please like and subscribe.
All right, so
What?
nothing at all.
Good, bad,
Nothing.
ugly.
Yeah, good, bad, ugly. Just next segment. That's it. So this week, good, bad, ugly. We're going sports. We're not even talking about crypto. We had a little bit before this about crypto. This week, sports.
I can already feel the hate from people. You didn't even talk about crypto this week. It's in your name.
Just comment on the podcast that gets some engagement going.
Wow.
The good. Anybody? It's all sports.
Okay.
The good. Anybody got a guess?
I do.
Oh yeah, Caleb does.
I know.
WWE.
No.
I know. That's
Denver
not...
Nuggets winning the NBA championship.
Yay.
Congratulations,
Nuggets.
Denver.
That's a little nugget for you.
47 years.
47 years.
Wow.
With a team that nobody ever thought, I think, was going to win the title. And they did it the right way. And if you're a basketball fan like I am, even though I'm not a big NBA fan, that is a style of NBA basketball I can get behind.
Yeah.
It's team ball, passing the ball, having fun, running the floor, playing defense, instead of one-on-one with four people standing around doing nothing. Mm-hmm. And so I was glad that they won. And nothing against the Heat. Honestly, as long as LeBron didn't win, I was pretty much good.
Yeah.
I didn't want to see him win. Because
They swept.
He's the best ever, isn't he?
yeah, you know, I think the guy does a lot of good charitable stuff outside of the NBA, but I cannot stand his demeanor. I cannot stand his ego. I'm done with him. But the Nuggets was pretty awesome. And then the Joker, I can't ever say his name right. Jokic, whatever his name is. After it was over, he's sitting there and he's just drinking like a Michelob Ultra, all stoic. And they're like, what are you thinking about this and that? And he goes, well, somebody just told me there was going to be a parade and I just want to go home. Because he's from Europe. And he's been in the United States since probably October.
Yeah.
So he just wants to go home.
Aw.
And then they said, well, you have to go to the parade. And he goes, well, when is it? And they said, well, in like 2 days. Okay. Not excited. Then at the actual parade, he said, I want to parade forever. So I don't know what he thought of the parade was, but he seems like a pretty down-to-earth guy.
I want to parade forever.
I don't know how many triple-doubles he had in the playoffs and in the finals, but I thought it was a nice little change of pace for sports in general, but the NBA's narrative of, not controlled narrative, but just narrative of some sort of superstar's got to be in there, and it's got to be East Coast versus West Coast, and so it was good. So I'm going to give that.
I think they said this is the first time ever that one player led the playoffs in points, rebounds, and assists for like the whole.
Oh, I bet so.
Yeah.
I bet that's probably right. But he was unbelievable, and his supporting cast did well, and it was fun to watch.
Good ball.
Yeah, you know nothing about that, do you?
Oh, wow.
No. Just throw him under the
Well,
bus.
you said it was good ball, but I could tell by the tone that you weren't sure if that was even the right word.
Wow. Ollie, defend me.
No.
I got nothing.
Yeah.
I feel love.
Wow. Gosh.
The bad.
Low blow.
The bad. So, I don't know if you guys know what the LIV Golf Association is.
I
Familiar?
didn't until today.
Yes.
Okay, and then
I
the
just found out
PGA.
yesterday.
So
Yeah.
around a year ago, this LIV Golf Association, which started, I believe, in Saudi Arabia, started to try to buy a bunch of the PGA players. And they offered Tiger like $800 million to come play in this league. Just to play. Didn't have to win anything, just to play. And I think they signed Mickelson to a $200 million deal, and they signed big-time contracts to these guys. And it was the PGA president at the time was like, no, don't go over there. It's blood money, this and that. You don't want to be a part of this.
Remember 9/11?
Yeah, remember 9/11? He actually said that, and all these different things. And so it kind of split the golf world apart because this money over here talked, and then you got tradition over here. Well, guess what? They're now one again. They've merged back, and I don't know what it's going to be called, but their first tournament's this weekend,
So it's all blood money.
I guess.
Well, PGA commissioner got $30 million, so he's good.
Yeah,
There's a
he
lot
got
of
$30
blood.
million out of the
There's a
deal.
lot of blood on that
So
one.
you got these players coming back that just got gigantic contracts. Then you got the other ones that were like, no, we did the right thing, who didn't get them huge money. I heard somebody say they want the over-under on how many fistfights were going to happen at the tournament this weekend. So it's just kind of weird, the politics that played into all that stuff. And then the fact that in the end, they ended up being one organization anyways.
Yeah.
And so
Right.
sports-wise, it gets the bad.
So, yeah, yesterday it was on the news, and I'm so glad you brought this up because I was like, what is it? Why are they even mad? Like, I don't really understand what the problem is. And so, but because one of the golfers, I'm not sure who he was, but he was interviewing and just kind of like pissed off about it. And I was like, that's a big deal. I don't get it. So, thank you for this because now I get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're welcome.
The story's complete.
Yeah, I feel that seriously. I was like, I need to do some research to figure out what the heck is happening. Because I have friends that like, one of my friends is actually, he used to be a golf pro. And so I like started really getting into golf and yeah.
Can you
So
play
that's-
golf?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I got big into golf.
He's really, really good. He still plays.
No,
Not-
you. Can you play golf?
Oh, can I? No.
Yeah.
For some
Oh,
reason, like the funny thing is I'm really good at top golf, and I guess it's because it's not technique wise. But when I try to actually play golf, I have a hard time with the grip. Like I feel I don't know, it's just weird. So, and I think a lot has to do with me being ambidextrous, and so things just are different. Like I'm opposite on everything. So
You got to put
Yeah.
a tether strap on it, on that Wii remote.
no, I love to drive little golf carts. Like that's my jam. Like that's the only reason I would ever go golfing. Like my grandpa, when I was little, I used to go all the time with him, but it was because I got to drive.
Yeah.
I love to drive the golf carts. So, and I
Oh,
still,
yeah.
even now that I can drive, I still love it.
Golf carts are fun.
so
Yeah.
quick story on a golf cart. Have you ever taken one back that's smoking that was basically destroyed?
No, I don't
17
think
years
so.
old. Went to a place called Lynn Valley Lakes, which isn't far from where I live. I probably should have left that not named because maybe they'll want me to buy this golf cart. But my buddy and I were playing golf, and then I don't know if it started raining, but we weren't doing very good. We came across a snake, all this stuff. Well, one of the roads goes down into a creek, and it's a nice little, you know, I don't know if it was a wood bridge or just a concrete platform. But what's the fun in that, right?
Right.
So we drove through the creek, and we had to end our round abruptly because the cart was not doing well, and it was smoking and steaming, and so we parked it, threw our bags in the truck, took off. At the turn, I think we paid for 18, and that was right at the turn, and so we played 9 and went home.
Hey, at 17, you see a creek, you're like, yeah, we can do it.
That was fun too.
All right, we're on the same page
But
here.
that's
Let's do it.
before I realized how much those things cost.
Yeah. they're
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
wanna
at
have to buy that.
17, you don't really think about that.
The ugly
And when's not
Uh-oh.
yours?
has a little local flair this week.
Can you guess, Greg?
Uh-oh.
Local sport?
Local? Oh, yeah. Do you want me to say it? The Royals.
Yeah, the Kansas City Royals are horrible.
Baseball.
18 wins. They got the worst record of Major League Baseball. They had the least runs scored and the third most runs allowed.
Like 18 and
Only the
52 or
Rockies and the
something?
A's have given up more runs.
They suck.
I give the Rockies a little bit because they play in Colorado, but they're horrible. They don't. Their one good prospect is not hitting well. I don't know the names of like 50% of the people on the team. Actually, more than that. I probably don't know the names of 80% of the people on the team.
Wouldn't have a clue.
Their other decently good prospect just blew his labor amount and is out for the year. They keep just cutting guys and throwing them in the wayside. Like they still have to pay them, but they suck so bad that they just rather pay them their money and tell them to go home. It's horrible.
It's bad.
And in the meantime, guess what they want? Guess what they're asking for here in Kansas City, Holly? Like,
What?
does every Major League Baseball team, what do they always want from the city?
What's
More money?
Vegas getting
Yeah, what's Vegas getting?
from Oakland? They're going to
From
build.
from they're a stadium.
They want a
They'll
new
bring-
stadium.
They suck.
And they
If you-
suck.
Yeah, and if you've ever
Let's
been to
build
Coffin
something bigger
Stadium,
that nobody's gonna want to go to.
yeah, and if you've ever been to Coffin Stadium, it's a nice place.
It's a nice
It's
stadium.
dated.
Yeah.
I mean, the building is dated, but you can't tell it by walking
It's
through it.
nostalgic too.
Well, it's got all the upgrades of because what was it? However many years ago, we just passed like $100 million renovation bill on it, and now we got to build a new one. Well, your team is horrible. People aren't watching. I don't
And
get
where
it.
they want to put it.
They will put it downtown.
Yeah, screw that.
That was
Yeah,
Screw
downtown
that.
Kansas City is not designed very well.
That no, I won't go.
Did you say the Oakland A's are going to Vegas
Mhm.
too?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's
They're going to
the-
put
Oh
the
wow.
stadium on the strip somewhere.
Yeah, where can't
So
remember
they're
the
going
name
to
of
be
the casino they're
Vegas
tearing down.
A's?
I think they're going to change the mascot. I don't remember for sure.
They should be the Aces. If it's in
That's
Vegas.
basketball team.
Oh, that would be cool.
Oh, they have a basketball team.
WNBA are the Aces.
Oh,
They can be bought.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like that's yeah.
Or the
That's where
Kings.
we do it.
There's not a baseball.
It's like our government.
There's basketball and hockey.
They need a good Vegas name though.
They do.
Let's come up with a name for them.
Go-
Yeah, oh yeah, let's
They'll
come up with
probably
a
have
name.
a contest.
Let's help them out.
They'll probably have a
They
contest.
The
need our
Vegas
help.
A's.
Yeah.
The A's to the B's.
Yes, the A's to the B's to the mother F and C's.
Oh hell. I said B's. That's Vegas.
Yeah, I said V, or she said V, like
Oh.
in Vegas.
V.
Wow.
Okay,
Yeah.
the B's.
Yeah, that's it. Good, bad, the ugly.
They
We're
can
this
keep it the A's and just be short for Aces.
Yeah.
could be.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That works.
The Lucky Sevens.
I'm Caleb. Please like and subscribe.